You may not realize it, but you are most likely already using the cloud in your daily life. Cloud computing is nothing more than using an outside service provider to store, manage, or process our data. The reason we call this service the cloud is because you never know where our data is physically stored. It is being served by the cloud. Examples of cloud computing include creating documents on Google Drive, sharing files via Dropbox, or storing your music or pictures on Apple's iCloud. Sometimes this is also called software as a service. Healthcare organizations are embracing cloud services as an ideal tool to share electronic medical records securely with other healthcare organizations. However, while the cloud offers many benefits, remember that our organization is responsible for the security of PHI in the cloud as well as PHI in our own environment. In addition, our cloud service providers could be subjected to penalties under HIPAA and/or state regulations for a breach of PHI. Here are some general guidelines for using cloud service providers. Ensure that you have permission before using any cloud technologies and that you use only cloud vendors approved by our organization. Do not sign up for a new service without permission. Also, be sure you understand our policies on how PHI can and cannot be stored in the cloud and whom you can share it with. If using a cloud service provider, follow the principle of minimum necessary PHI whenever transmitting or presenting data at each transaction and business process. The less data present, the less that can be lost. Ensure that work-related data is never copied or stored on any of your personal cloud accounts, such as Apple's iCloud. In addition, do not access any personal cloud accounts from work computers or devices unless you have prior permission. Use a unique password for each of your cloud accounts. Do not use the same password you use for any of your personal accounts. By default, configure your cloud account so that it does not share information or files with anyone. Then only share specific files with specific people or groups of people who have authorization and a need to know that information. Once they no longer need access to those files or information, remove their access to the data. Remember that other people may have had access to or opened your files in the cloud. This could result in files becoming infected. As such, be sure that you are running up-to-date antivirus software and that the files are scanned prior to being opened. If you have any questions about which cloud services you can use for work or what data can be shared with whom, please contact our help desk.